Gadget, and this is the Galaxy Tab 8.9. This is slightly smaller than the Galaxy Tab 10.1, but ultimately everything else is just about the same. Same dual-core 1 GHz processor, same 1 GB of RAM, same 16 or 32 GB storage capacity, and same overall design. It has a brushed metal back that's actually made of plastic, and the same customized version of Honeycomb. This is using Samsung's TouchWiz customizations, which probably the most notable change is that if you tap down there, you get a suite of custom applications, little applets that Samsung has provided that you can bring up. So tap on Pen Memo, for example, and you can scribble on here if you like. Expert artwork, you can also type some text in here. And there you go. So there, I've created a note, and that is use of the Pen Memo app. Also calendar, task manager, calculator built in. So quite a few little enhancements made to the basic Honeycomb app, but ultimately things look pretty familiar. The look of the OS has been cleaned up a little bit. We've got a selection of quick tap icons for changing things like enabling or disabling GPS, Wi-Fi, auto rotation, that kind of thing, all built in here as well. And so it's a nice customization, but again, this is all the same stuff that we've seen on the 10.1. Let's go ahead and bring up the browser and go to Engadget. You get an idea for the performance of the device in loading web pages. We did some back-to-back tests with the 10.1 and found performance to be almost identical with that tablet. So if you're familiar with that one, it's going to be pretty similar here, unsurprisingly. And that doesn't mean the performance is good. Pinch to zoom is very smooth, pages load snappily, and overall it's a nice performing device, but it may not quite live up to the higher speed devices that are coming in the not too distant future, devices that are 1.5 GHz or quad core or other faster processors. So perhaps it's a little bit dated in terms of performance, but for now anyway, we are not finding ourselves disappointed. Now the device is of course a little bit smaller than the 10.1, but the screen is the same resolution, 1280 by 800, so you're not actually losing any screen real estate. You'll just have to perhaps squint a little bit more if your vision is not so good, but the pixel density is higher, so the quality of the image is a little bit improved. So overall, not a lot of difference between this and the 10.1 again, but it is a little bit smaller, a little bit easier to hold in the hand, and a little bit more comfortable to carry around than the 10.1, which leave us thinking that this is slightly preferred, especially given that this is $50 cheaper at any given storage capacity than the 10.1. $450 for the 16 GB version, or $550 for the 32 GB version. That is still pretty expensive, but if you're looking for a very nice Honeycomb tablet, you could do a lot worse. So again, this is the Samsung Galaxy Tab 8.9.